Hello, and welcome back to Strange Antiquities. Day 11, where we have this clue, which seems to be a reference to 3 buildings on the map, 3 points, which I guess we have to find the center of. This one's probably going to be a little bit tricky. So let's pet Jupiter first. I also saw, and I know I'm a bit late to this, I saw the Jupiter plushie that the developers have released, which is really cute. But on the picture of the Jupiter plushie, Jupiter is wearing what I think is this mask. So I also want to try putting this on Jupiter. Can we not do that? Have people just held it over Jupiter and that's why? Maybe we have to wait till you're awake. I do feel like that's a clue of something we can do, unless it's not that mask. Maybe it's something different that we get later. Okay, but let's try finding this thing. Now, it's got to be this map, because the other two don't look like this. The buildings don't look like this. Well, one of them is just gravestones. So if I can find one of these, it should make it easier, I think, to find the others, because it's got to be kind of in the same vicinity. Maybe this one's going to be the easiest to find, like a small square building that's surrounded by other things. So it can't be one of these, like, rows. Yeah, this is quite tough. But then these might be just the corners of bigger buildings, I guess. Actually, you know, that looks a lot like this, with the kind of hole in the middle of it. Yeah, that looks exactly like that. It's got that piece. Okay, so if that is facing downwards, what could that one be? This? Maybe that? Doesn't exactly look like it has other buildings on all sides of it though, does it? What about this one that looks kind of like a key? There, I suppose. That actually looks like that. Is this just like here? So is it this? No. Not that one. Okay, let's have another look. Is there any other building that this one could be? I definitely think we've got the top one. How far away are these buildings going to be from each other? So that one did look like this, but obviously it's not going to be that one. Maybe the middle part is too wide here, actually. So if we go, like, kind of in a triangle over here, there's not actually that many buildings left. Am I doing the wrong thing by looking at it as though that is the top? Okay, so I think we are in the right area, because this is definitely right. That looks a lot like this. These buildings are really close to it. There's like 3 of those. So if we went kind of like straight across, can we find the one that looks a bit like a key? This? Oh, I guess it could be that actually. Yeah, that does look like it. So what's in the middle of these? If it wasn't that, this? Ah, that's that one. When I draw back the curtain, I'm unable to control my exclamation of horror. Behind the dark red velvet is a silent, squirming, seething mass of eyes, all shiny and wet and alive. Fear takes hold before my mind catches up and I understand what I am looking at. And when I do, I realise that it is looking right back at me. That's terrifying. That's, I think, the worst thing we found so far. The object I'm looking for sits on a small shelf below and the eyes watch. as I snatch it and get out of there as fast as I can. Okay, I'm just glad that the object isn't the thing with lots of eyes, because I don't want that to be in the shop watching me. Okay, I feel that this is not going to be a good object. We'll just put you over here. Let's pet the cat again for comfort. Who's first? Sarah Barrington. I don't think I recognise you. We think we finally located the wreck of the Orion out in the lake. Oh. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment. That is unfortunate. How can I help with that? But we put our heads together and wondered if there was another way. Like breathing underwater? You're our last hope. Just question mark. Okay. really relying on me for this. I need my main book for this one. I have no idea. Let's look for water. Underwater. Oh. Allows the bearer to breathe underwater. The sensation is said to be most unusual since it requires one not to breathe at all. Those that use an ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they're back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. Okay, so it has to have a core in the middle and a ring around the outside. The middle is going to be cold and the rest of it's going to be hot. And the picture doesn't really help because the picture is just a picture of underwater. I don't think the object is in that. Okay. So I'm looking for something that has a center and then a ring around it, I guess. That's all cool and smooth. Something in the center and then a ring around it. Let's read it one more time. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring stays warm. I guess it could be, the reason I picked that up then is I guess it could be something like inside it, the core of it. It doesn't have to be a circular thing with something in the middle. It's not going to be that, that's too evil looking. Oh, that's cold, this is warm. Could that be the halo? This is my best bet at the moment. Quick run through anything else that it could be before I try this, because I'm not feeling that confident about it. No, I think it's got to be this. No. Okay, no, not that one. I kind of suspected it might be that because a halo I would think is like a complete circle, and that seems to have something kind of to do with the moon, which our object does not. But it's got to be something that's got the cool center, and that's not even circular. Something like this. Oh, this one. Yeah, so it is something that's inside, cool and smooth, and this is the halo, surprisingly warm. Okay, for some reason I wasn't looking at the pendants like at all. It's this one. Ascus. It has a ring, and yeah, the ring is warm, the rest of it is cold. And we get the Gaudian siren. Although these are similar in form to thormic needles, Gaudian sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion like a siren's call that can be used to divert attention. Okay, so let's actually label the Ascus before we do anything else. Okay, that's one more thing found. That was harder than it should have been. We're like halfway on this now nearly. Rowena Hardwick. I'm close, but I need more power. I need St. Cedric's thunder and quickly while the storm's raging. For what, Rowena? What was it you were doing? Do I already have St. Cedric's thunder? No, it was St. John's anvil I found before. St. Cedric's thunder is used to store the power of a single thunderclap. Alchemists have been trying to harness this power for centuries, and there are rumours that some have indeed successfully used it to transmute base metals into gold. They are placed on the tops of mountains to charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. Okay, so I'm looking for something that likely has a gemstone in it. Other than that, there's really not a great deal of information here. Something that could be placed on top of a mountain. It has a gemstone in it. That's not a great clue. So this one is. Maybe I could use the gemstone book to look at what gemstone could be used to stop it from losing power over time. Sunstone. Stone of containment, maybe? Amethyst? Water, dark purposes, peace and safety, earth and nature, body and mind, sight, protection, fire and fury, darkness, strength, death and decay. Okay, not that one. I think probably amethyst, or I guess maybe sunstone. I'm thinking probably amethyst. Okay, let's see if we've got something with an amethyst in it. What is this? I think this looks like something that could trap something in it. That is just purely guess, though. I am still going to end up doing this. I honestly feel like it could be loads of these. This is a really bad clue. Can it be this? I think this is something I'm supposed to open. Not. I guess it could be though. Should we try it? Oh, it actually was that. Okay, I thought I was meant to open that box. That is St. Cedric's Thunder. Okay, that is just... And it was because the amethysts are stones of containment. Okay. That was pretty lucky, I think. We get the Thormic Needle, which is a controversial item, rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. That is weird. That seems like it would be really useful for a murder investigation, though. I should move this off that shelf, because I don't know why I put it down there with the other thing that I actually need to open. And let's get a label on it. Okay. So, the day is going not too bad so far now. Oh, we got an achievement for petting Jupiter 30 times. Feline priorities. Jupiter is the priority. Francesca Robertson again. Hello. I've been trying to get hold of an ambra. Before she vanished, Verona said it might have something to do with my patients. It had almost slipped my mind, but then I remembered that there's one right here in Strange Antiquities. Well, I will try to find it for you. Eli told me himself that he keeps it locked behind... Ethereal key? What? He keeps it locked behind ethereal key. These items cause mental fog, withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. I think I have a note for noctic fields, don't I? Yeah, there. So it might be something that has this symbol on it. Okay, it might have that symbol on it, otherwise no idea. He keeps it locked behind ethereal key. Does that mean it's going to be like one of these? Because I don't know how to open this yet. Or something to do with this? Because I still don't really know what I'm using this for. I know it turns into either a clock or the moon. Okay, let's just see if we can find anything that has that anoctic symbol on it. I have this, which I think I'm supposed to try to open. I have no idea how. And I also have this, which I do actually have all 4 pieces of now, but I just don't know where they go. Maybe I should try unlocking this. Maybe if I try putting them on sides where there isn't already one of the symbol. So, like, there isn't one of these on here. How about this one? Triangle with 2 lines through it. There's one of those there. And there. But not on this side. And then this one. There's one there. One there. One there. Ah, okay, this could be a problem. And one there. So there's just more of those. Okay, let's just put these in. And definitely not that. Oh, you have to push that to check it, I guess. Okay, so it's not that. Move them all over. It's not going to be too next to each other though, is there? Let's try swapping them like this. Oh, that did something. Yes! Oh, we found the thermic lens. This is definitely going to be useful here. I guess we can turn this to whichever discipline. I'm gonna need the book again. Noctic, big circle, diamond, little circle. None of the others are like that, right? No. Okay, big circle, diamond, little circle. Not that far down. Maybe it is that far down. Is there diamond kind of higher up? Like that? Oh, I can kind of get it on the same... Yeah, that's right. Okay. So now... Can I put things on here and it will tell me if it has that energy? Is that how this works? I mean, it's just kind of swirling at the moment. Did I have any notes that help with this? Oh, wait, maybe this. On thermic fields. All thermic objects produce a field of sorts, although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing the object over the thermic lens, so that is how it works. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them, and so that would be a diurnal field pattern. Oh. Well, that doesn't look like this. That's just the symbol. So that's a symbol for diurnal, but that would be its pattern? What am I missing? Is it like this? Ah, okay. So I have to put it on the version that has no field on it yet, then drop something on it, and then it will show me if it's... or what thermic field it has. But then I need to know which ones these are, and I don't know. This was so that I put these on here though, right? That's what I was doing with these? I can't remember what that was even in relation to, but I remember that that was a thing. Or did I already do that? So this, for example, has this one. So I could put that here, and then I could just put something like this and see if it has. That doesn't look like any of them. That looks like a flower. Wait, maybe this one? No, that's not right either. That looks like the one in this. So that has a Dianic pattern. What about this one? Oh, that one has 2. And then 3 is like a DNA helix. Not that. Oh, this one. Oh. Okay, I definitely hadn't done that before. What just happened to the customer? What is this? Warm and smooth. Okay, that has to be important. It also has holes in it, so I guess we're using that to identify something? Is there anything else on here? Sorry about that, Francesca. It's not this, is it? Ambra. They produce a noctic field. That would be a lot more helpful if I knew what the noctic field looked like. Can I see? If I put it on this, is that its field? So that's how I can tell. So does that mean a noctic field is like the single swirl? Well, that wouldn't be right. Keeps it locked behind ethereal key. It's not this, is it? The box that I can't open. No. Unless... Do I want to risk that? I mean, it is a locked box. He keeps it behind ethereal key. Is it this? No. Okay. Oh no, we're really close. Okay, I need to be more careful. No more risk taking. Okay, it has to have a noctic field. One big swirl. I guess I could just put things that I haven't identified yet on here, but I'm going to have more than one thing that's got a noctic field, I assume. Saying that, none of these have had noctic fields so far. But that one's got a weird field. I wonder what that one is. Maybe this is the way to narrow it down. But, you know, I need to do a quick check. Is that showing me the field, or if I pulled out a different field? Let's say we went for Dianic. Right, so we know that Dianic should be this. Let's just put that in the drawer for a second. So you've got big circle, small circle in the middle, and diamond at the bottom. Okay, yeah, it does. It does show the pattern. Okay, this is how we're going to find it. We just have to be patient. Also didn't know that I could put my books like that, and I'm kind of tempted to leave them that way because they look nice over there instead of being stuck in the drawer. And this one has a crazy pattern. It has like two at the same time. It doesn't have a crazy pattern. I'm just on the wrong thing. Let's try that again. Okay, so not that one. Not that one. Don't think it's going to be the moon. No. No. I hope you appreciate what we're doing here for you, Francesca. This one? This one has the right. Do I need to do some more checking first, though, because I am kind of on my last warning. I already checked the mugs, though. The bat, I already know what that is. It's not going to be the fingers. You know, it's this one. This is your amber. Uh-oh. Oops. I'm in trouble. Okay, it's not you. You just have the right field. Right field, wrong object. It's not... I'm pretty sure I actually know what this is, I just haven't labelled it. Saying that, it does have the right field. Let's put that there for a second. Did I do this one? Yeah, not that. Or this. This one? It's a maybe. Let's just put you on there for a second. And we'll move these over. I checked the mugs. So, okay, that means that the only ones that it could be that are left are this and this. Prolonged use. It's got to be something that you use. Does that mean that it's more likely to be the pendant? We're going to risk it. I am not lucky today. Okay, we're going to the bad place. Deep fear has taken root. I've kind of forgotten how to do this. But yeah, I want to bank that one, and I think I can use... No, can I not do that? Oh, they have to be the same. Yeah, I'll bank that one at least. And none of those are the same. I have the snake, but I don't have two other similar things, so roll again. Thanks, Jupiter. That still didn't actually help me though. Still don't have two that are the same. Okay, this time I do. Perfect. Bank that one. And now we're kind of safer. Perfect. 3 snakes. For this one. 2 cats for this one, and then we're left with the last, definitely hardest one, which is 4 of the same. But at least it can be 4 of anything. But what are the chances that we're going to roll 4 of the same thing? Can I? No, of course I can't. I think I can keep them here though, can't I? So let's keep those 2. Aha! Phew. Okay. Yeah, bank that. I know you're trying to get hold of an Amber, Francesca. I'm trying my best. Does that mean it's gonna be this? Have I missed anything? We could probably actually... Oh, I wonder whether we need to solve this. Because that is about this box, I think. It's sealed by a Dionic seal, maybe? Could be sealed. Object made from silver, which produces a Dionic field. Okay, let's put this away for a second and see if we can work that out. It's made from silver, and it produces a Dionic field, so this one. Let's look for silver objects. It could technically be something I've already used, I guess. It's made of tin. Made of silver. Let's see if that produces a Dionic field. No. There's a very slim chance that that was going to be made of silver, but I thought we'd try it. Are you made of silver? It's gold on stone. Should we just try this? I mean, we have plenty of mistakes to make this time. No, I didn't think it was going to be that. It's got to be a clue that it says Eli keeps it behind an ethereal key. Oh, it's actually an item. Ethereal key is an item. It's designed to be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. Oh. These are rare items and not generally known about outside of Thormic circles. Gemstones of the night power the concealment charm. So it has to have a gemstone of light and a gemstone of night. And then you move it in a circular motion to activate it? Okay, let's have a look at the gemstone book. What's it? Light is this one, amber. Night is this one? Enveloping night, selenic, so it's pink. Oh no. It'll be this one, onyx. Stone of night and darkness. So it's got a black stone and a kind of yellowish orangey stone. It's not that because I've already identified that. That one has amber, I think, but doesn't have a dark one. Oh, this one actually has the pink one too. It's got to be that, hasn't it? So it said you move it in a circle? Like that? Or... This feels silly. What did it say again? When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. Aha! So this has now transformed into a key for this? It actually is for that. We get an achievement for that. Open the locked section. Oh, if we'd looked at the achievements, if that is a visible achievement, it kind of shows what the key looks like in a way that would have given that away. Okay, well now I have these new things, all of which look slightly sinister. The one that I'm looking for that she needs has to have the swirly field. So I guess let's start from the top with this creepy raven looking thing. What even is that? That has a weird field. I don't like that. Let's put that back. What's this one? Like a wavy field? No field? That's just a compass, I guess? Ah, you have the correct field. Quick check of the other ones. Oh, this also has the correct field. And that one doesn't. And this coffin-shaped one, that also does. Okay, so it could be any of these three. Ambra. Okay. I think this one is probably going to have something to do with death, based on the coffin. This could be completely wrong, but this has like painted black eyes. And that kind of makes me think of the consequence of you. I'm going to go for this one. Yay! Actually, my guess was right that time. It has a symbol of confusion across its face. Oh, I didn't look at that one. I should have checked what the symbol was. It produces the noctic field. Oh, okay, it was nothing to do with it having black eyes. But that is still true, and we get the page for pit. The three different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death or darkness. The Dradic, the Diurnic, and the Noctic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable thaumic field. Ah, like the raven. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Okay, that is going to be the pit, isn't it? What was my spelling for? Oh, it was just Ambra. The way that we would expect. Okay, that was tough, Jupiter. Now that you're awake, would you like to try this on? Oh, it just like snapped into place then. You can put it on Jupiter. There's an achievement. Oh, Jupiter doesn't like it. I'm sorry. You did look really cute though. Right, who's next? Bonnie Robertson. How can we help you, Bonnie? You. I know you from somewhere. I don't remember why, but this shop was important somehow. Oh. I'm sorry, I know I'm not making much sense yet. I think I caused you to lose your memory, Bonnie. Haven't been myself. I'll leave you be. Okay. Oh, good luck, Bonnie. Peter. Peter Leland. Hi. They found some poor soul washed up on the lakeshore. An older lady by the sounds of it. Drowned. But that's not the worst of it. Her eyes were all black, just like those others. Is it something to do with that thing we just gave? I'm not taking any chances with the water around here. I'll take a bones guard. Okay. I mean, we've literally just given somebody an item that turns your eyes black if you misuse it. So is somebody misusing that? But in a way that's causing it to happen to other people? This is a small item that can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. King Cedric the Meek was well known to be terrified of being poisoned, and so always drank from the same goblet, and always placed a bones guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. Well, it didn't exactly protect him then, did it? These objects bear the mark of the antidote. What does that mean? Mark of the antidote. It's got to be in here, right? Surely it's got to be in there. Let's look at antidote over here. Bones Guard is the only mention of antidote. None of these seem to be about antidotes. Why is King Cedric one of the things we can click on? He is also only mentioned for Bones Guard. Is this any kind of clue? Because it doesn't seem like it is the cup itself, it is just something that we put inside the cup, so it's going to be small. Something that's small. It's not going to be a gemstone, is it? The antidote. Should we check? Just in case. The nature, peace and safety, maybe? Iolite? That seems like a bit of a stretch, though. I really thought that it would be in here. Something little. Right, I meant to sniff it. Nothing remarkable. Nothing remarkable, okay. That at least seems small enough to go inside a drink. That seems a little bit too big. I guess it could be a necklace. Like someone's put the object on a necklace. It's not going to be that. No one wants to put that inside their drink. Should we go for a risk on that small thing that we just got? It's our littlest object aside from something that is a necklace. Actually is that one. How were we meant to identify that? The symbol resembles the symbol for poison upside down and with a line under it. It can be inferred that this is the mark of the antidote. That is ridiculously hard. That is too hard as a clue. I can't pay you. What? But I can offer a trade if you'll accept it. I guess it depends what your trade is, Peter. Oh, thanks. A terrifying hand in a cup. Great, we'll put that over here where we can't see it. Let's label Bones Guard. And that is the end of the day. Okay, thanks for the help, Jupiter. I don't exactly know what this is. Let's just put it there in the middle. I'm sure it's going to be really important because it was locked away so securely. But I just don't know what it's for yet. We've discovered a lot of secrets in this day. We still need to find what this is. I think we'll save that for day 12. Let's see what a mystery card is for the end of the day. The rider was lucky. He made it to Back Barrow and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened, like his partner's eyes had been. Ah, this is history repeating itself, isn't it? A sun, maybe? A sun and moon. To my left the day, to my right the night. That's it? That's the clue? Okay, this one is going to be really hard. I don't even know where to start with that one. But it has been an interesting day. Thank you so much for joining me again. The videos should be up more regularly now. Thank you for your patience if you've been watching this series. I realise there's been a long gap between episodes, but thank you for sticking around. And yeah, they should be much closer together now. Hopefully the quality of this is okay. I do have a bit of a different setup right now, so let me know if there are any issues with it, or if there's anything you think I might be able to do to make it better. And I will see you soon. Bye!